Hello, welcome to our channel. Please subscribe for more updates, as we keep you updated with your favorite celebrities. After weeks of mourning the heartbreaking loss of her father, Ronald Fenty, global icon Rihanna has finally stepped back into the public eye, and in true Rihanna fashion, she did so with quiet strength, undeniable presence, and a powerful statement that grief does not erase resilience. Her first appearance, made during a private family-led memorial service followed by a quiet but symbolic community event in Barbados, was nothing short of breathtaking. While her pain was visible, so too was her poise. Dressed in a flowing, all-black ensemble with delicate lace detailing and symbolic touches of her Barbadian heritage, Rihanna showed the world that even in deep sorrow, there is beauty, purpose, and power. Rihanna's absence from the spotlight since her father's passing was felt deeply by fans, media, and even fellow celebrities. Known for being fiercely private about her personal life, she chose to grieve in silence, surrounded only by those she trusts most, her family, close friends, and longtime partner A$AP Rocky. Her return was not one of glittering paparazzi lights or staged photo ops. Instead, she re-emerged in her homeland of Barbados, walking calmly alongside her mother Monica Braithwaite and Rocky, for an event held in honor of her late father's community legacy. She didn't have to say a word, one local attendee shared. Her presence said everything: pain, grace, and quiet strength. It was like watching a queen carry her crown through a storm. Rihanna's look was carefully curated not for fashion headlines, but for symbolism. She wore a custom black silk gown with subtle embroidered feathers across the neckline, a nod to peace and the spiritual release of her father's soul. Around her neck hung a vintage locket containing a small photo of Ronald Fenty from her childhood, which she was seen gently holding at several moments during the day. Her hair, pulled back into a regal bun, was adorned with a single white gardenia, said to be her father's favorite flower. The look was soft yet defiant, heartbroken yet unbroken. She turned mourning into a message, a fashion insider noted. She redefined what it means to grieve with dignity and intention. Just as he has done quietly throughout this entire chapter, A$AP Rocky stood protectively by Rihanna's side during the appearance. Dressed in a simple black suit, he held her hand through the ceremony, often whispering words of comfort and walking half a step behind her in silent support. Rocky has proven to be more than just a partner. He has become her shelter, her shield, and her peace during one of the most vulnerable periods of her life. The way he looks at her, the way he holds her, it's like watching love take form in its most selfless shape, a family friend said. What made this appearance so meaningful wasn't just Rihanna's poise, it was her decision to use the moment to give back. Following the event, she and her team announced the launch of a new foundation in her father's name, the Ronald Fenty Healing Fund. The initiative will support men's mental health services and community wellness programs across Barbados, particularly targeting underserved areas Ronald Fenty once called home. "This is what my father would have wanted," Rihanna said softly during a brief private speech to local leaders and family. Healing, growth, and a future for the next generation. Her words, though few, carried enormous weight. It was the first time she had spoken publicly since his passing, and it was to create hope. Across social media, fans flooded timelines with messages of support and admiration for Rihanna's quiet courage. Hashtags like #Rihanna returns and #strength in mourning quickly trended, with many applauding her for not only showing up, but doing so with grace, authenticity, and purpose. Rihanna just reminded the world, you can mourn, you can hurt, and still rise like a goddess. Her strength is unmatched. In the end, Rihanna's first appearance after her father's death wasn't about fashion, fame, or even headlines. It was about remembrance, responsibility, and resilience. She honored Ronald Fenty not just with her presence, but with her spirit, a woman standing in her pain, yet refusing to be crushed by it. With Rocky by her side, her family behind her, and her nation in support, Rihanna turned mourning into a message: grief is not weakness, it is love enduring. As she walked away from the ceremony, sunlight breaking through gray skies, one thing became clear: Rihanna isn't just healing. She's leading. Thanks for watching and see you guys on the next video.